over the edge. Try Pizza Hut's all-new pizza edge. Cut in squares with a thin crust and Italian seasoning. And
we're just about ready for the kickoff from the Unidome in Cedar Falls on the campus of the University of Northern Iowa. The Decorah Vikings have elected to receive. The Cyclones will kick off. Normally, we don't do too many greetings on the air, but I'm going to make an exception today. My father is in the hospital at Mertru, had a kind of a tough week, getting better. Dad, I hope you're doing okay today. Just remember, I love you, buddy. Okay, Billy Cundiff has them set up. Tee the ball on the 40, ready to kick it off. The Vikings will be back to return it as they won the toss and wanted the football right out of the chute. They will send Shane Butler and Burke Bachman deep to return. They're back at their own 5, and Cundiff has it all set up. Cyclones ready to go as we're just about ready for 3A championship football from the Dome. The Cyclones and the Vikings, winners of 10 state championships between the two of them. 6 for the Cyclones, 4 for the Vikings, and the ball is high, end over end. This one will be returned, taken by the receiver at about the 6, and he has a little seam over the 20 to the 23-yard line where Tim Jacobson brings him down, along with some help from Josh Muller. And the Vikings will have the football. On the return was Shane Butler, 6 foot, 160-pound junior. Bert Batchelor, the junior quarterback, 5'11", 160. He's 61 of 124 passing.
Great average.
817 yards. Good percentage, right at the 50% mark. And the Vikings come out in a single back with wing backs on both sides. Split receiver to the left side. Batchelor, the quarterback, turns a little counter play to his wing back coming around the end. He's going to get very little.
Cyclones strung that out nicely.
Jesse Jans.
Gain of
Davis,
1.
Nick Christensen. So Bachman on the reverse, and it's really the old wing tee, Larry, is what it is. They put a wing back both sides, the old Iowa wing tee, and they've run it up there for years. They break the huddle. Dave Larson, his twin brother Adam, and Burke Bachman are the running backs. Man in motion is Bachman. Across the formation, down the line. Larson got a nice hole out to the 30, the 31. So that time they rode the fullback down the line. That's Adam Larson, who usually plays the fullback spot. Tackled by Dagus Q. It'll be 3rd down and 2. Ball at the 32-yard line. We're in the first minute of the championship ball game. The Vikings and the Cyclones. 3rd and 2 as the Cyclones showing a 4-man defense at this point. Dig in. Butler wide left. I formation, man in motion across the formation to the near side. The turn, the pitch to the tailback, who is going to get.
He got his first
I don't
down.
believe he did,
No,
Larry.
I don't think he did either.
I don't think he got it. It's going to be within a football length, but I don't think he got it.
I think he's about a half a yard short. He got
Jesse
one.
Jans,
Was that
Nick Christensen at the bottom of the pile, and that was Dave Larson, the tailback. He has 1,203 yards on the season, and that time they pitched it to him for a short off-tackle go, and now they, the punter, Bert Batchelor, the quarterback, has to change shoes. He gets rid of the regular shoe, puts on his kicking shoe, and he'll go back in punt formation. And Studer and Carter will go deep for the Cyclones as they waited for Batchelor to line up before they went deep. And there's a nice high kick that Studer should field around the 34, 35, and he's going to be brought down by Bachman right at the 35.
Ooh.
So Bachman with good coverage. Studer caught the ball. They'll place it at the 36. Cyclones will have the football. 1st and 10.
32-yard punt and a 1-yard return.
Cyclones will come out with Q and Darren at the ends, Heminger and Knaus at the tackles, Zimmerman and Michaels at the guards, Blatt at center, Cundiff at quarterback, Wagner and Fagan in the I formation, and Nick Carter the flanker. And let's see if Carter's going to, no, Carter's not going to start. Fagan is at the tailback, offset I, and Cundiff pitch out to Fagan, right side, gets a 1 block and gets a yard, and that's all.
1 yard.
Just a yard. As the Cyclones went into the power I, Ben Hall brings the play in from the sideline, and Carter was in there, but he was at the power back. Carter had that broken hand, but it doesn't look like he has a cast on anymore.
No, they took it off.
It was just a hairline fracture in the wrist. 2nd down and 9. for the Cyclones. Ball at the 37-yard line. 9:29 to go, first quarter. We're scoreless. Cundiff back to pass. He's looking down the field, has a man wide open as Q, and Q's going to be right at the first down.
He's got it.
He had it, and then he tried to get around the tackler, but he's got it.
Yeah,
the first
he's out
down.
to the 37.
Paul Seiler made the tackle for the Vikings.
47, I'm sorry.
First down, Cyclones at their own 47-yard line. And as we've said before, Larry, and we've been very lucky, this is the 10th time I've had the opportunity to broadcast the Cyclones in a championship ball game.
Fun, ain't it?
It's a lot of fun. Carter, wing to the right, offset eye in the backfield. Cundiff on a counter play to Wagner. He runs over the linebacker, gets across the 50 to about the 47-yard line.
The train started on that one.
Yes. The Ryan Fulsass, the tackle, made the tackle, but not before.
7-yard gain.
Wagner ran over his frame. Wagner, 52 carries, 224 yards on the season. He's only played fullback about half the season. So the Cyclones with a 2nd and 4 at the Viking 47, and we've got an official's timeout.
Right.
Somebody's got an equipment.
Yeah, we do.
Equipment problem. So Wagner out of that offset eye, and it's Wagner. Don't know what he's got.
Something with his shoe.
His shoe?
Yep.
Yeah, he's going off. He's not limping or anything.
No, doesn't seem to be.
But don't know what his problem is. Sondag comes in. Todd Sondag. He's a junior, 5'11", 170. 35 carries on the year, 134 yards and 2 touchdowns. Offset eye, 2nd down and 2. Counter play. Fagan has a hole on the left side. He crosses the 45. Still on the to the 40.
Did he
Ryan
drive?
Fagan, first down, pulling people with him.
7-yard gain and a first down.
Right at the Viking 40-yard line. Tackle made by Randy Fulsass. And it's first down, Cyclones, 8:20 to go, first quarter. Cyclones have taken the kickoff and moved it into Viking territory at the 40-yard line where it's 1st and 10.
Well, they stopped Decorah on the kickoff, and then they punted and 2 first downs, so they've got nice field position.
Here we go. Cundiff has him set down the line, and he gives a counter play to Carter, cuts inside the block and gets about 4.
Down to the 41.
Tackled by Ryan Fulsass.
36, I'm sorry.
Tim Heminger was leading that play, got a good kick-out block, and got 4 yards for Carter. And here comes Wagner back in the ball game. So whatever it wasn't serious. 2nd and 6 at the 36. The Vikings in that 5-2 defense, 52 up front, eye in the backfield for the Cyclones. Left side, Fagan gets a block. Going to get to about the 31.
Gain of 5.
Just coming off the left side behind Knaus, Michaels, and Darren, with Wagner leading the play. Tackle made by Albers on the tackle. Travis Soland also with an assist.
Well, it's going to be 3rd and about a short 2, Dave.
3rd and short in 4-down territory, I'm sure. Here, too close to punt, too far to field goal, so it's 4-down territory.
I would think so.
Cyclones in an eye. Carter's wide right. Darren and Q are the tight ends. Cundiff down the line. Wagner, he'll get his first down and then a couple. Just ramming over the right tackle.
Down to the 29.
Tackle made by Burke Bachman. And the Vikings do have, at certain times in the game, 7 guys that go both ways. If we get some chance, we'll talk about that as the game wears on, because I've seen some interesting substitution patterns in the first 4 ball games, Larry. And the ones that were most interesting was City High.
Oh, is that right?
Now Hall is wide to the left side on 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line. Fagan, right side with a little counter play, and he's going to get 2.
Swarmed on there.
Ryan Fulsass was the last one in. His twin brother, Randy, also in on the tackle. Give him 2, 2nd down and 8, ball at the 27. Second and 8 at the 27.
We're coming down on 6 minutes to go in the first quarter. Scoreless ball game.
High in the backfield. Cundiff takes a snap down the line. He's going to option it. Pitches out to Fagan. He's at the 25. Cuts inside on his feet at the 20. He's at the 10. He's at the 5.
Touchdown!
Touchdown, Ryan Fagan.
Touchdown!
On the option play from the 27-yard line. Billy Cundiff took it down the line. He wanted to run with it. He looked inside. There was no hole. He pitched it to Fagan. Fagan stepped out of a tackle at the 15, took it into the corner of the end zone. Cyclones lead it 6-0 with 5:49 to go on the clock. Billy Cundiff in to kick the point on the season. He's 39 of 41. And Billy Cundiff, I believe, still holds the record that he set here as a sophomore.
Yes,
the
he
longest
does.
field goal in a championship game. 37 yards. Grable will hold. Good snap. The ball's down. Cundiff's kick is up and good. Cyclones 7, Vikings 0.
Have you gone over the Try Pizza Hut's all-new pizza at cutting squares with a thin crust, Italian seasoning, and sweeter sauce?
I believe we can run on these people.
Well,
but they'll make some adjustments.
I've seen 3 games start like this, and
then the smoke goes.
So the smoke clears.
Yeah.
Top value in every department.
You got to play 4 full quarters in these babies.
That's
so,
right.
Every penny you spend.
Just as the games have unfolded, Larry, over the past, you didn't get a chance to get up here yesterday. Ron and I did the Woodbine game.
For no more than I did, I should have.
Now, in other words, you had a typical day, huh?
No, it wasn't nothing typical about it.
Okay.
And more visibility from the camp. See them at Avoca Implement Company or IH dealer in Avoca.
Doctors Philip Markham and Earl Holdinghouse CDS are proud supporters of the Harlan Cyclone football team and take this time to wish the best of luck in the playoffs. Go get Cyclones from Doctors Philip Markham
Now, when
and
you're
Earl
doing
Holdinghouse CDS in Harlan.
Okay, Cundiff has it teed up. Deep are Butler and Bachman, and that one is high, end over end, going to
no return.
Butler back in the end zone, touchback, and
there we go.
There's a flag.
They're going to start out on their 10-yard line because well after the whistle, a guy from Decorah just nailed a kid from Harlan.
Well, Pash is the one that got nailed, and I think
he got nailed.
To Adam, you say, don't relax, man.
Yeah,
don't
and
relax.
he did.
These folks came to hit. He relaxed, and that's going to cost the Vikings probably half the distance, which would be the 10-yard
line, but it'll still put them in a 1st and 10 situation, not a 1st and long.
Okay, defensively for the Cyclones up front, Jans and Wagaman are the defensive ends. Wagner and Christensen and Schwery inside. Chad Plum alternates in there, and it's just a matter of whose turn it is. It looks like the Plummer is in there right now. In fact, Schwery is in there. Wagner is not playing on the defensive side. Okay, 1st and 10 Vikings. Batzler has him set. He hands off on the fullback straight up the middle on the trap. Yeah, I thought I saw some motion.
I did too. I thought we encroached there, but they didn't throw the flag.
John Wagaman and Matt Schwery make the stop. 3 yards, 2nd and 7 at the 13. The linebackers, Degas and Q, are at the linebackers. Schwezo, Studer, Carter, and Jans, and Pash at the monster. Now they move up into what looks like a 6-2 as it's 2nd down and 7, and option play down the line to the left side. Schwery stops in, turns back in, and gets some help. No gain.
That was David Larson.
John Wagaman and Adam Studer. Nick Christensen also there, but Matt Schwery is the one that messed it up, and it'll lose 1, 3rd and 8 at the 12. Pretty good pursuit on the defense.
Oh, yes, it was. The Cyclones cheated a little bit to the right side on there, and so they had more people over there than Decorah did.
3rd and 8, 4:43 to go, first quarter. Cyclones up 7-0. Now they're in an eye in the backfield. Wide receiver left. Man in motion is Bachman. Batzler getting some heat. He's going down the sideline on the fade pattern, incomplete.
That was very good defense there by Studer.
Shane Butler, the intended receiver. Studer had him covered.
Just running right with him, and the receiver had to kind of go over Studer just to get his hands on the ball.
Studer had the position,
yes,
and I know
he did.
Adam Studer is saying, isn't there a team in our schedule that doesn't try to take advantage of my height on that fade pattern? Because there was another 6'3" end, and Studer at 5'6", 150. Punt formation, Bert Batzler, the quarterback. Studer and Carter at the midfield stripe. And there's another high kick.
Great kick.
Going to drive Studer back to about the 46. He's got the ball. He drops it and just covers it. And couldn't find the handle. It'll be Cyclones.
Actually a 43-yard punt, then we lost a yard.
Studer dropped it, and then he picked it up, and he was going to pick it up and run, and I think he just thought the best part
be at the
was
45.
to fall on it. 45-yard line, Cyclone football. Cyclones lead it 7-0 with 4:21 to go in the first quarter. Cyclones come out at an I formation. Nick Carter wide to the right. Q in the slot on the left side. He goes in motion across the formation. Fagan, right tackle, gets a hole, gets to the 50, spins to the 48.
In Decorah territory.
In Decorah territory at the 48. Stop made by Shane Butler.
Going to call that a gain of 6.
Looks good to me. 2nd and 4. Ball at the 48. Again, we don't even have to guess when we're at the Unidome, Larry. That's marked. We're up high. We can see. No excuses today, huh?
Not a one.
2nd down and 3. Counter play, Fagan left side. He got a big hole, cuts to the 40, on his feet, and to the 37-yard line. Ryan Fagan running off the left side on a counter.
Well, we got a flag down, Dave, so it's a hold on the Cyclones.
Holding on the Cyclones. The flag's back at the line of scrimmage. It'll march them back. But the Cyclones, the offensive line, is opening some holes for the runners.
Well, at this point of the ball game, they are controlling the line of scrimmage.
Ryan Fagan on the season's carried 262 times for 1,610 yards, a 6.1 average, and 18 rushing touchdowns. But now the Cyclones with 2nd and long, 2nd and about 13.
That really hurt them.
At the 42. Well, they had a big first down.
Yep.
Okay. 2nd and long, and now they come out in trips formation. 3 receivers to the right side. Wagner, the set running back. It's going to be a draw play to Wagner off the right side, and he pounds to the 45.
Gain of 3.
On the draw play on 2nd and long. He gets out to the 45 where Ryan Full Sass brought him down. The Full Sass twins, they're juniors, 6'2" and 225.
We're down.
How'd you like to pay their grocery bill?
It'd be a dandy, wouldn't it? 3:10 to go, first quarter. Cyclones leading 7-0 over the Decorah Vikings.
3rd and 10. We'll see what Coach Gallinger pulls out of his hat. It's trips formation to the left side. Cundiff down the line. He looks left. He's going to throw. He's got Fagan across to the backside. Fagan can't stay on his feet. He was all alone.
Oh, if he'd have hit him in stride, he'd have scored.
But he had to make sure he got it to him.
That's right, and he did.
Fagan caught the ball. He's at the 45-yard line.
36.
Well, they're going to call it the 35.
Are they?
Inside the hash mark, so it goes to the next one.
Okay.
And it's 35-yard line. Fagan broke all by himself across the formation. Cundiff saw him open wide up, and I think he kind of took a little off the ball to make sure it was complete, but because if Fagan would have caught that in stride, he was gone. First down Cyclones. This is about where they were before the penalty. Carter wide left, Q in motion across the formation. Down the line, going to throw on first down, and he's putting it up deep to Carter. He's in the end zone, incomplete.
Hung up just a little too long. Carter was open.
Chris Wenthold was back there on defense. They tried to go long into the end zone, but Wenthold tipped it out of the way, and it's incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10. Cyclones tried to go up top on first down.
Which so often they do after a big play.
It'll be 2nd and 10. Again, trips formation left. Ben Hall wide left. Ryan Fagan in the slot. Q is the tight end. Wagner the lone running back. There's the counter play to Fagan, and he gets across the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, he just got a yard or two.
Got a
yard.
As Adam Larson made the tackle. Give him a yard. 3rd down.
2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Cyclones on driving, leading 7-0. I was okay till about 10 minutes before.
You know me, I'm always calm, cool, and collected. Okay, down the line on the option play. Cundiff keeps it. He's going to dive to the 30.
Yep.
So it'll be 4th.
He's going to pick up 4.
And I don't know if they're going to try a field goal here. It's decision time for the coaching staff. The ball's going to be at the 30-yard line. If they try a field goal, it'll be about a
47-yarder.
It's 4th down and 4.
I don't think they'll try. I don't think they will.
Ben Hall brings it in.
They're just going to go for it.
I think they feel it might be just a little bit long. 4th and 4. The Viking fans on the near side of the field are on their feet. The red-clad Cyclone fans on the far side are all up. Great crowd support, fan support in the ball game. Cundiff back to pass. Looking down the middle, and he throws it
just
away.
Overthrew it. Yep, threw it away.
He threw it away. Nobody was open. He threw it away, and he got dumped. And the Vikings hold at their own 30-yard line. So the Vikings take over, stopping the Cyclones on that drive. There was a big penalty, but the Cyclones overcame that. Couldn't make a connection on 4th and 4, and the Vikings will take over. This will be their 3rd possession of the ball game.
Well, on their first 2, they were 3 and out.
Travis Solon, the big center, brings them out. Bert Batzler, their junior quarterback, has them in a double wing formation with the receiver wide to the right side. Batzler, long count, turns, still has the ball, going up the middle, and he'll get nothing.
Now he's going to lose 2.
I don't think that was designed to be a quarterback trap up the middle after 2 fakes, but he just had no place to go with it. He'll lose to the 29.
Well, going to lose 1.
Matt Dagus and Nick Christensen made the stop. On the season, Dagus with 83 tackles, 12 of them for losses. Nick Christensen with 85 tackles, 24 of them for losses. 36 seconds to go in the first quarter. Cyclones up 7-0. 2nd down and 11 at the 29. Batzler pitches to Larson, coming wide to the right side. He has a little seam, going to get about 5 or 6, but he'll be dumped at the 36.
Going to gain 7.
Jesse Jans, Matt Dagus on the stop for the Cyclones. Nick Christensen there to slow him down. It'll be 3rd and 5 at the 36-yard line.
And they won't get this play off.
No.
We'll go to the end of the first quarter.
Cyclones up 7-0.
Muxbell and Associates, PC certified public accountants offer bookkeeping services, tax services, financial planning, management advisory, pension plans, and more. Muxbell and Associates, PC certified public accountants in Harlan and Avoca.
For all your banking needs, see the Defiant State Bank. They can help you set up a checking account or savings plan to fit your individual needs. They're ready to help you in any way they can. The Defiant State Bank.
It'll wait.
It
can wait till almost the end of the. It can wait till the end of the game, really. It was something about your recap.
And they've gone crazy with great deals on Ford trucks. Check out the full financing available on the 97 F-150 regular cab pickup and all 97 Explorers. Plus the cash back that's available on all 97 Rangers. For all the details, talk to Jim or Jay at Wyman's Ford in Griswold.
For a wash, wax, and spot-free rinse, take your vehicle to the Ultra No-Touch Car Wash, located on Lincoln Avenue and Chapman Avenue in Harlan. Both featuring an automatic bay, self-serve bays, and vacuum too. Ultra No-Touch Car Wash in Harlan.
Ready for second quarter action from the Dome in Cedar Falls. The Cyclones 7, the Vikings 0. Vikings have the football, 3rd and 4 at their own 36-yard line. Looks like they gained about a half a yard in the exchange.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Okay, eye in the backfield, the Larson twins. Batzler, your quarterback. Long count. He's back to pass. Looking downfield, got a man out in the flat, and it's going to be
almost intercepted by Studer.
Adam Studer had a beat on it and thought he should have had it. He cut right in front of Butler and couldn't hang on, but it'll be a kicking situation for the Vikings. And Batzler has been their kicker, but I don't see anybody changing a shoe right now on 4th and 4.
Well, I certainly wouldn't think they'd go for it here.
No, he didn't change the shoe.
No.
He just is going back. Carter and Studer. He's a good punter. He's kicked him high hangers. Got to look up at the dome roof. In here, good snap. And another kick that's high, and Carter is going to let it bounce and out of bounds inside the 30 at about the 29. So
35-yard punt.
Cyclones take over at their own territory in the 29 with 11:48 to go. Second quarter, Cyclones up 7-0 and in possession of the football.
Well, some interesting stats for the first quarter. The Vikings carried the ball for 30 yards.
Cyclones in the power eye. Down the line, countered it.
Going nowhere.
Carter going back and going nowhere.
Lost 2.
Has
maybe 3.
Ryan Fulsass, he's been a busy boy in this first quarter. He's made a lot of tackles. Ryan Fulsass plays the defensive tackle on the left side of the line. His twin brother Randy plays the end.
Yeah,
Cyclones lost a 3. 2nd and 13 at the 26. And the Vikings coming hard. That counter play took a little too much time out of the power eye. Didn't fool him. Hall comes wide right. Eye in the backfield. Cundiff back to pass. And not much time. Now he's going to run with it, get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's about all.
He's going to gain 1, maybe 2.
Dave Larson on a stunt disrupted it, and Cundiff got a yard back. So did he get 2?
Yeah.
Okay. 3rd and about 11. Ball at the 28. 3rd and 11 for the Cyclones, and that time the Vikings brought the linebacker, the Larson twins, Dave and Adam, both 5'11", or 11th graders, 5'9". Adam is 185, Dave is 195. Dave must be quicker to the table. We got motion.
Yep.
I think the Cyclones.
It's going to be on the Cyclones.
Somebody moved. Somebody just flinched, I think, and going to march them back. So that's going to make it 3rd and 16. So the Cyclones with a penalty here. Back on 3rd down and 16 at the 23.
23.
The Vikings seem to have made some adjustments on their defensive side, Larry, as you knew they would. Cyclones come out with Darren wide to the right, Carter in the slot, and Cundiff down the line trying to set up the little screen pass to Carter. He's got it on the far side with one blocker, cuts back inside. He's not going to get his first down. He's going to get about 6.
They're going to be a 4th and 10 situation.
Carter on a screen pass to the right, to the left side. Got one good block from Russ Zimmerman, but the Vikings, Ryan Fulsass again, he's been all over the field on the defensive side of things, along with Burke Bachman. Somehow that's a hard one for me to put together. Sounds like a tough football player, though, doesn't he?
Was that Wagner or
Wagaman?
Wagaman.
Deep to kick for the Cyclones. I think his shoulder must be okay. Blatt over the ball to snap it. Good snap to Wagaman, and he gets a nice high kick that's going to drive Bachman back
30.
29. He dropped the ball. Now he's just going to cover it up and dropped to one knee, and the Cyclones avoided him. Jesse Jans, first man down.
41-yard punt.
Along with Ryan Lawler down there. So 41, no return. Well, Viking football.
3 on the fumble.
3 on the fumble. Okay. Okay.
So the Vikings will start from their 34. 9:19 to go. Second quarter. Cyclones leading 7-0.
Travis Solon, the center, comes out. Now Wagner comes in to play some defensive line for the Cyclones. Cyclones in a 4-man line at this point. Eye in the backfield. Batchelor, long count. Pitch to the right side, and nothing for Larson. And they turn and pitch on the off-tackle play. To me, the back has to look at the ball and doesn't see the hole. Catch the ball first. He's going to get a yard.
Yep.
2nd and 9, excuse me. 9 minutes to go, second quarter. Cyclones up 7-0. Plum, Christensen, Wagner, Wagaman, Jans up front. Q and Degas at the linebackers. 2nd down and 9. And down the line on the option to the left side. And closing the end, he's going to get across the 35 and get a couple.
That was
Batchelor. Batchelor, the quarterback. Sweezo and Wagaman close it on him, along with Studer. It'll be 3rd and about 7 at the 37. So another big 3rd down play for the Vikings as the Cyclone defense has to dig in. In the secondary, Carter and Studer on the corners. Sweezo and Pash are the safeties. The Vikings send wide receivers both ways. Batchelor, the quarterback, has the Larsons behind him. He's going to try to throw the little look in. It's complete.
He didn't get his first down, though, I don't think.
Complete to Butler. Studer made the stop, and I don't think he got it. He's going to be about a yard short.
It's going to be a yard short.
They tried to look in.
It's out to the 43, a gain of 6.
Adam Studer with a good solid tackle. Got some help from Matt Degas, but it's going to be short. And they're going to take a look at it.
4th and 1.
Says I don't have to measure this one. It's 4th and 1, and here comes the punt team. And this time, Batchelor is changing the shoe.
Yeah, it's a little early to be going for it in your own territory.
I think so. Cyclones will send Studer deep.
Cyclones aren't they're not convinced.
No, not convinced they were going to kick. That's your quarterback and kick formation, too. So, oh, what a beautiful kick. Going to take Studer back, and he's going to take it, and he's at about the 6-yard line, going to the far side of the field, turns upfield, avoids the first guy. He's across the 15 to about the 18-yard line.
Where did he take that
Adam
Dave?
Studer was third back to the 6-yard line.
6-yard line. So that's going to be 44 and 7, 51-yard punt.
Bert Batzler, a fine punter.
Yes, and a 12-yard return.
One of those spirals that turned over. Boy, they go a long ways when you get it to turn over in the air. But Studer went back, took the football, and the Cyclone punts line, 2 tight ends.
Oh, did they stuff that?
Counter. Dave Larson, the linebacker, almost took the handoff.
Yep.
Eric Holthaus, the defensive tackle there, too.
Back to the, the 14?
14-yard line.
Loss of 5.
That was going to be a counter, but just took too much time. The Vikings, the one adjustment they've made, Larry, is they're just coming hard. They're stunting, coming hard on every play.
Is it the 15?
They found out you can't wait and read the Cyclones. You got to come. 5-man defense and draw play. Fagan has a big hole. He crosses 20 on his feet at the 25. Ryan Fagan on the sprint draw gets out to the 25-yard line, where Adam Larson brings him down along with Seiler. All right, now it'll be 3rd and 4 at the 25. The sprint draw means the quarterback is going on a sprint out pass, but the tailback takes 3 steps outside and just makes a little pocket, takes the ball, and goes on a draw play off the right tackle that time. Cyclones out of the huddle in an eye.
3rd and 4.
Right. 5:52 to go in the first quarter. Pitch out to Fagan, going left, cuts back inside, on his feet, not going to get his first down.
No, he's going to be about 2 yards short.
Yep. He had a little hole, but it closed in a hurry by Ryan Fulsass on yet another tackle. And I would say Fulsass has been in on about 60% of their tackles.
Which one?
Ryan.
Just the one?
Ryan. They turn their tackles loose a little more. He plays the tackle, and they do more stunning. They're in state of the outside. But it'll be 4th down and 2. John Wagon will be back to punt. Line of scrimmage is the 27 in Cyclone territory. Bachman and Seiler go deep for the Vikings. They're back at about their own 34-yard line. Wagaman waiting for the snap. It's a good snap. He approaches the ball, another high spiral.
Nice
kick. It's going to take Bachman back to the 26. And he comes up the middle of the field and gets hit at about the 40-yard line, and that's where he'll go.
47-yard punt.
Down under that punt, Ryan Lawler. With some help from Jared Barrett and Matt Degas. So the Vikings have the football at their own, we'll call it 41-yard line, 1st and 10 with just under 5 minutes to go till halftime. Cyclones lead it 7-0. Batzler, the quarterback. Boy, they take a long count. He turns. Right guard is Larson. He got a hole that time.
Yeah, he did.
He's going to get 5, maybe 6.
Going to get about 7.
That's Dave Larson, their leading ball carrier on the season. Q brings him down with Jans. Christensen.
Well, he gained 8, Dave.
And Carter, boy, he just moved the pile. 2nd and 2 at the 48. And that's the first big hole the Vikings have had.
Yep.
Dave Larson, 195-pound tailback. Now they split the backs in the backfield. Slot back to the right side. Pass moves over into the slot to cover him. Down the line, second runner is Larson, and he's going to get nothing.
Thought it was a fumble, but it wasn't.
Dave Larson, the ball carrier.
Did he get it? They're going to give him a yard.
Carter, it'll be 3rd and 2 at the 49, okay. As Butler brings the play in from the sidelines. Coaches Olenzak and Post, co-coaches for the Vikings. And here come the Vikings on 3rd and 2. Double wing formation, 1 running back. Man in motion is Larson. The snap, the pitch out to side, and he's going to be run out of bounds in Cyclone territory at about the 47. Suizo and Studer run him out, but they ran the pitch out to the left side, picked up the first down, and the Vikings are in Cyclone territory for the first time on the afternoon.
That's their first down.
3:30 to go till halftime. Cyclones up 7-0. They brought a man in motion and then pitched to the fullback left side. The man in motion was out in front of him leading the play. Clock is running at 3:19. The Vikings 46 yards away from the Cyclone end zone. Split backs in the backfield. Wing to the right side. Batzler back to pass. He's got plenty of time looking in the flat out the right side. Nice catch by Seiler. Paul Seiler, 5'10", 170, going to catch it for about a 5-yard gain. And he was diving fully extended on the out route from Batchelor. 2nd down and 5. Ball at the 41. Clock's running at 2:46 in the second quarter. And the Vikings put a wing back to the right, split end right, split backs in the backfield on 2nd and 5. And a little stumble by the quarterback as he went back. That's a turf stumble.
Yep.
Handed it to Larson, Dave Larson.
No gain.
But no gain as Nick Christensen made the stop along with Chad Plum. But that time, as Batchelor was backpedaling on a semi-draw, he caught his heels in the turf and stumbled on it. And that does happen on this turf. They tell me, Larry, that all these kids go out and buy brand new shoes and they have too much traction.
Yeah, they do.
It's not the normal. Now the slot back is to the left side with an eye in the back on 3rd and 5. And Batchelor again coming left, back to pass, and it's going to be incomplete. He intended that one for Seiler going left. Adam Studer was there to cover him, and it's incomplete. Be 4th and 5 at the Cyclone 41, and here comes the punt team in for.
Now, I wouldn't be too sure of this.
You just don't trust these guys
No,
at all,
I don't. Well, I noticed our coaching staff hasn't had too much trust in them so far.
Well, the way Batchelor's been kicking the ball, he probably should go for the old coffin corner on this one. You know, that's kind of a lost art, kicking the ball to the coffin corner. Whether it's college, pro, high school, or what. And this is a perfect place to try to do it. Just aim it for the sideline. Nice snap. He just hangs it high, and this one is going to go and hit at the 10 and bounce back the Cyclones' direction at about the 14. And that is a turf bounce.
27-yard punt, no return.
He just tried to hang it high and put it inside the 10, but it took a Cyclone bounce at the 15. Cyclones with 1:48 to go, leading 7-0.
We'll
see what they do.
Fast-moving ball game.
Yes, it certainly is.
We're at 7 minutes after 2, and it's almost halftime.
Yeah.
I've seen this game not start till later than this.
Well, it seems funny to be in the afternoon. We love to do a couple afternoon games every year, but sun's still up and we're almost at halftime.
Yep.
Cyclones in an eye. Cundiff takes a snap. Wagner pounds up the middle for 4.
Fumbled the football.
And the Vikings got it. The ball was on the turf. They took it away from him. And Larson, and I think Ryan Fulsass was also there, but a big break for the Vikings as they have the football at the Cyclone 17. Cyclones are going to run it out. They ran the fullback. First down, Vikings at the Cyclone 17.
Big break.
1:42 on the clock.
For the Vikings.
Let's see what they choose to do here.
They're going to have to go up top.
Batchelor has him in an eye. Receivers wide, both sides. Long count. Batchelor looking for the look in the far corner. He's got a man open. It's going to be complete touchdown. Bachman in the corner. Touchdown from Batchelor. Cyclone 7, Vikings 6, and the Vikings took quick advantage of the turnover, the first turnover of the ball game. 1:37 to go till halftime, and the Vikings have closed the gap 7-6, and now Batchelor will attempt the extra point as he changed his shoe, and the Vikings in a rather interesting formation, do a lot of shifting around, and now they're going to come over the ball. And as you watch that from the perspective of the HMU Cablevision, you saw a lot of gamesmanship going on. 7-7, Cyclones and the Viking. 1:37 till half.
When tragedy strikes, you can rely on your neighbors. County Farmers Insurance Association from Harlan. Talk to Lois Lawyer about all your insurance needs. They're helping neighbor. Shelby County Farmers Insurance Association.
The Tractor from New Holland is the best there is, with the quietest, smoothest
Turnovers. Turnovers.
The tightest turnaround.
That was a bad spot to have one.
One of the strongest engines. See you today at and equipment.
Who was the defender over there? Carter.
Steve Bruce Enterprises is your publication factory service guide in Harlan. The new 1998 Rand McNally Road Atlas. And plus, you'll also find the USA Road Map and Shelby County Farm Ship Plat Book.
See, Batchelor doesn't kick it off. Is that Fulsass?
In Harlan.
Yeah, Randy Fulsass will do the kicking. Carter deep for the Cyclones, but the Vikings, that's what you do on mistakes. Took advantage on first down, ran the little fade route into the end zone, and Bachman came free and took it right off the turf.
Yeah, he almost bounced it to him.
Okay, Randy Fulsass has it set to kick it off with 1:37 to go till halftime. Nick Carter deep, along with Fagan and Studer. Carter at his own 5-yard line, and here comes Fulsass. A driving kick that's going to bounce and come to Fagan at the 10. He's at the 15, 20, 25, hole up the middle. He's at the 30, 35, 40, 45, and close to the 50-yard line. The Cyclones still have 3 timeouts, Larry.
Yep.
Ryan Fagan brings it all the way to the Cyclone 49-yard line. It'll be first down Cyclones with 1:30 to go till halftime. And the Cyclones, now they can try something with a minute and a half to go till halftime. Tie score 7-7. High in the backfield, Cundiff sends Carter to the right. Takes a snap. Straight back to pass. Looking for Q in the backside.
He's got him.
Is open, and the ball is going to be caught by Q at the 20. Q's at the 15, down to about the 11-yard line. Chris Q on the old backside 6, Larry. Backside 6 pattern. Q looks to the inside, goes to the corner. Ball well thrown by Billy Cundiff. Pretty well covered, but Q at 6'5" took the ball, and it's first and 10 Cyclones at the 11-yard line.
Covers 40 yards. The Cyclones have a minute and 21 to try to put this.
Now all of a sudden you don't have to hurry so much with 3 timeouts.
That's right.
Clock is running. Cyclones come out in an I formation. Cundiff takes a snap. Fagan, right side.
Touchdown!
Touchdown, Ryan Fagan, 11 yards. What a beautiful hole over the right side. Sean Wagner planted the defensive end, and the right side, Darren, Heminger, Zimmerman, Blatt just caved them in. Touchdown, 11 yards out. 13 Cyclones, 7 for the Vikings. Dan Grable ready to hold. Billy Cundiff will kick it. Todd Blatt, the snapper. Good snap. Ball is down right up the middle. 14-7 with a minute 7 to go.
Harlan Clothing has been delivering the
Take
promise
that.
of quality men's fashion
Wow.
for over 40 years. From
What a turn of events.
Yes.
What a turn of events. Don't let up.
Harlan Clothing.
That's what a
They
victory
did.
thrown ball.
Oh,
I mean,
that's as good as he's thrown that ball
Billy
at any
threw that
time.
ball, and Q came open, one-on-one coverage, and just really did a job.
Dave Coote, your State Farm Insurance agent. Harlan.
I usually,
Missouri Valley.
because of the cable vision, Larry, we kind of talk over the commercials.
I know it.
We shouldn't have talked over those last 2. Those were good ones.
Ours. Oh, well.
We're an equal opportunity
That's right.
talkers.
Talkers,
Okay?
yep.
And I don't think the fans will disagree with that at all.
Are sold.
The equal opportunity in the talkers.
I got that,
With the
yeah.
lowest prices in town
Okay.
on great cable programming. Remember, for great experienced technicians, great variety of programs.
They thought we were
and
going to throw
on-time
on second
guarantee of
down,
service.
or on the first
Choose
down, didn't they?
TCI of Harlan. Installation.
Okay, Cundiff has it teed up with a minute 7. The Vikings still have their timeouts. Deep at the goal line for the Vikings, and this one's going to be taken by
At the
the
4.
end at the 4. And nice return out to the 22. Gets tripped up by Jans, Ryan Lawler, Tim Jacobson.
Call it the 23-yard line.
Shane Butler on that return. But now, a minute 3 to go. 23-yard line of the Vikings.
The Cyclones should have learned a lesson here. The Vikings kind of let up just a little bit with only a minute 42 to go, and the Cyclones scored, so the Cyclones can't let up here.
Well, no let up. You just can't relax against either one of these ball clubs. The Cyclones, I think, honestly thought they were going to go in up by 7. They fumbled it. Then it's tied. And now they do have a chance to go up by 7 at the halftime. Down the line, option play. Quarterback pitches wide, and Pash is going to be there to collar him for very little gain. Adam Pash playing the strong safety and comes up to drop him. Carter comes up.
That was to the fullback, right?
That's Dave Larson.
Dave. Oh, okay.
They interchange. They line up different. They look the same. They run the same. And our good friend Darren Swenson, the play-by-play man for the radio station up in Decorah, KDEC, said he would buy me a steak after the game if I didn't confuse the Larsons once during the game.
Well, you haven't yet.
I might be hungry, too. The pitch out to Dave Larson, coming wide, and Jans overshoots it, but he had help from Degas coming from the inside, and Schwezo and Q, and Jans had a beat on it and just got pushed right on by it.
Well,
and
he got four.
Up much. It'll be third.
He got 4.
The clock's running at 4 seconds. That's going to end the half, Larry. Nope, the Vikings are going to take,
They took a timeout.
Took a timeout. We'll keep it right here with 3 seconds to go till halftime. The Vikings took the timeout.
Well, they're going to throw one for all they can, you know.
Why not? 28-yard line. What the first half of football, we couldn't have envisioned it any better, Larry.
No, it's great first half of football.
Two teams that just look across the line and say, bring your best shot, boys. Let's see what you got. And so far, the Cyclones have answered the challenge, but they also got a very important lesson with 2 minutes to go and said, don't give these guys a chance.
Take care of the football.
Just don't give them any extra opportunities because they will kill you with it. And that's what they did right there. But the Cyclones said, okay, boys, it's our turn. Ryan Fagan with what kind of a return?
Oh, gosh, out to the 49 from about the 12, so 37 yards.
37 yards, then the beautiful pass play from Cundiff to Q and give the line a call. Cundiff had all day to throw it, and then Ryan Fagan on first down from the 11 went on the patented blast off right tackle for the touchdown. Batzler at quarterback. Back to pass, looking in the flat to Larson, and he cuts back, and Schwezo cuts him off. And Adam Studer says, I'll help you a little bit, Chris. Degas, never wanting to be far from a tackle, comes up and jumps on. Cyclones 14, Vikings 7. It's halftime from the Unidome in Cedar Falls.
You have stalls to clean, dirt to move. A Gale skid loader from Nelson Farm Supply offers productivity in a compact package. Can be customized to meet the chores at hand. Right now, up to $1,200 worth of cash rebates are available on selected models. See Nelson Farm Supply for the details.
The Spark and Brake Shop at 7th and Cyclones specializes in oil changes, brake repair, front alignment, and balancing. Get your car or truck running at it. Take it to the Spark and Brake Shop in Harlan.
The Video Place is a complete video store with movie and VCR rentals, blank tapes, gift certificates, Nintendo games, and accessories. Open Monday through Thursday from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m., Friday and Saturday until 11 p.m., and on Sunday from noon to 10 p.m. It's the Video Place in Harlem and Denison. With the holidays just around the corner, Noble Photography is ready to make copies of your favorite photographs for unique gifts. And don't forget those holiday letters. They can produce them for you in full color.
Monday, December 1, at the auditorium at Harlan Community High School. Okay. So that's the public reception for the Cyclones and all of the support staff. It'll be on Monday, December 1 at 7:30, and that's where Coach Blatt will hand out the various and sundry honors that the Cyclones will be receiving. So that's a little change. It's always been on Sunday afternoon, but this year it's going to be on Monday evening. We'll be right back.
Town and Country
Okay, I almost forgot to do that one, Larry. I think do I have all my necessary announcements done?
Well, I think so. I didn't hear much this half, so.
It's like everything else. There's
Cyclones will get the ball.
10 or 12 extra things that you need to do here, and
that's a great way to show with your family and friends.
so many people are involved in this whole operation, and it's so much fun, and we hope we haven't left anybody out.
And easy.
Well, if we did, it is purely unintentional.
Here's the replay of the Harlan Vs Decorah game while you watch the game on HF2 Channel 12. Replay of the game can be seen Tuesday and Wednesday at 9 a.m., 12 p.m., 3 p.m.
They don't really, these guys really don't want to throw the ball, do they?
No, they don't.
5 p.m. Harlan Municipal Utilities, your hometown telecommunications provider.
Harlan Automobile discovering new ground with the Durango.
I saw that.
Sport utility vehicle featuring a wider wheelbase, wider
Boy,
track,
he's in their face.
to 8.
Well,
Drive a Durango today at the Harlan
here we're
Automobile.
gonna get it.
Highway 59 and
That's not the head man. That must be at post.
Well, there. Okay, we're about ready to go for the second half, and the Vikings are, if you would say, intense. The coaching
staff is
down on the sidelines is intense. I don't know how long it's been since the Vikings have been on the short end of a 14-7 score at halftime.
Hasn't happened this year, I don't think.
During the course of the regular season, they didn't give up 14 points in any game.
Right.
On the season, they scored 330 points, gave up 33 as they went 9-0. The Cyclones on the season gave up 84, but they scored 297 as they went 8-1. That one big loss down at Creston, the Creston Panthers did it, but it didn't hurt anything. Okay, Cyclones ready to receive the second half kickoff. And this would be Randy Fullsass, the kicker. And it's a driving end over end that Carter's going to get at about the 12, and up the middle he comes to 20, 25, has a little seam, and gets to the 30.
Well, great sure tackle there. I mean, that kid does not make that tackle, and Mr. Carter might break it.
Mike Tollefson on the tackle for the Vikings. And you're right. That was a big down, or a big yardage saver. We'll call it that. 30-yard line. Cyclone 30, 1st and 10. We start the second half. Cyclones up 14-7. Cyclones come out in a trips formation to the right side. Carter wide, Fagan in the slot, Wagner the running back, Billy Cundiff going to
did
Carter.
He freeze
he
him?
Goes out on the outside to Darren. Billy just froze on the scissors pass.
He froze those linebackers, Dave.
Fakes it inside to Fagan, and Fagan has to help with a good fake. And Carter went on the post pattern, broke open late, but by then Brody was coming across, open for the reception. 2nd down and 3 at the 37. Cyclones came out on 1st down, throwing the ball, Larry. Now they come up in the I. On 2nd and 3, balanced line. Cundiff turns left. Fagan has a little hole. He dives to about the 39. It'll be 3rd and 1. Tackle made by Tollefson, the nose man. Mike Tollefson, 6'1", 165-pound senior.
Well, here we are in the second half. 11 minutes to go. Cyclones leading 14-7, and we got a big down early.
3rd and 1. There's going to be a lot of big downs in this second half. The Viking fans are already on their feet.
Yeah, they want this stopped right here.
They need a stop here. Cyclones need a 1st down. Linebackers are coming. The turn, Fagan, right side. He gets the 1st down. Steps inside the tackler and gets to the 45.
Gain of 6.
Shane Butler makes the stop, but that time, Darren, the tight end on the right side, just closed it off. He and Tim Heminger made a huge hole on the outside. Butler was guarding the outside, and Fagan stepped inside for plenty of yards. He got about 6 on that one, and it's 1st down Cyclones at their own 45. 10:30 to go, 3rd quarter. Cyclones up 14-7. Now it's the offset I in the backfield. Cundiff pitches. No, it's a fake to Wagner. He has a hole, but can't really get going up the field.
They stood him up there. He got 1.
Well, he's like any other big back. He's got to get his pads turned north and south. Otherwise, he's just another runner.
Well, he really didn't until after they'd made contact, and then he couldn't.
Yeah, they strung it out real well. It was a little counter play to Wagner coming back to the right side, but he only picked up a yard. 2nd and 9 at the 46.
It looked like there was a hole there early.
Just couldn't get to it. The Vikings, we said, that's the strength of their team. They flow to the ball. 5-2 defense, the Larson boys at the linebackers. I in the backfield. Cundiff back to pass, has some time, has a man out in the flat, and it's just underthrown. Just underthrown as Adam Larson had the short coverage. He tipped it. Darren was there, but the ball was underthrown and incomplete. And if he throws it a little shorter, it's picked off.
Yes.
3rd and 9.
I guess there was some consolation there, wasn't there?
Yes, there was, Larry. There was. 3rd and 9 for the Cyclones. First possession of the second half. The Vikings digging in at the Cyclone 46. Trips left. Cundiff down the line. Has some time. Now he scrambles. Now he's looking deep. Lofts it for Fagan. Fagan's not going to get there. No. But that's about all Billy had to do with it. That's right. He had just tried to put it up, and Fagan broke open, but the ball was just a little bit long, and the Vikings hold. They're going to get the football back with 9:31 to go here in the third quarter. Cyclones up 14-7.
Yeah, Fagan broke open late.
Yeah, he was covered. He was covered early. Across the field on the drive.
Yeah, that's right.
But Billy just didn't get much time on that one. John Wagaman back to kick for the Cyclones. Ben Olson, the personal protector. Todd Blatt, the snapper. Wagaman says, I'm ready. Gets a good snap. And it's a high floater. That'll be 21. Taken at the 20 to the 25, and down he goes. That's Seiler, Paul Seiler. As Carter, Olson, Michaels were all down there to stop him. So the Vikings with the ball at their own 30 or 26-yard line.
That was a
1st and 10.
33-yard punt and a 6-yard return.
Okay, now we'll see what adjustments the Vikings have made on the offensive line and see what the Cyclones do from the defensive standpoint. I wouldn't think they'd change a whole lot.
I wouldn't think the Cyclones would.
Cyclones in a 5-man line, a tight formation for the Vikings. The Larson boys back there. The first man is Dave, and he'll get a couple. Wagner, Jans, Dagus.
Yep.
Make the stop. Actually, Dagus was there first. And he'll pick up a couple to the 29. Give him
3.
Okay. 2nd and 7. 9 minutes to go, third quarter. Cyclones up 14-7. This time they have split backs in the backfield. Wing back to the right side in the slot. And back to pass. There's a look-in pass. Again, incomplete.
Boy, he threw that right through the receiver.
Little behind him. Paul Seiler on the look-in. Dagus had him short. Studer had him across, and it'll be 3rd and 7 at the 29.
Completion still wouldn't have been a first down, but a lot closer.
Travis Solon, 230-pound center, out over the ball. Up comes the line. The Larson boys split in the backfield. Bachman in the slot to the right side. Batzler, the quarterback. And the quick pitch outside, and Larson has some room to run out there, but Carter can't get him, and he could be gone.
No.
Weasel's going to catch him, but Dave Larson, Carter missed him on the corner, and Larson with a big gain into Cyclone territory at about the 35-yard line. No, they said he stepped out at the 41.
41.
Okay. Stepped out at the 41. Viking football on the quick pitch to the outside.
That was a 30-yard run.
Dave Larson. The quick pitch to the outside, to the right side. Got around the corner for big yards on 3rd and long. Now the formation is strong to the left side as Batzler takes it. Second man through is Dave Larson.
Going to gain 1, maybe 2.
2 at most.
It's raining in here now.
Is it?
Yeah, the air conditioner's leaking.
Yeah, no, that's Adam Larson. I made the mistake, Larry. I don't get that steak.
We got a Cyclone down.
It's Wagner. Wagner had a sprained ankle earlier in the year, and it looks like it might be the ankle.
Yeah, it does.
Mike Burchett's going to come in to replace him, but Dr. Kittner coming out to take a look at him, and just the way he's moving, it's probably the ankle again, which you can get on the turf. So that won't help the Cyclone cause very much. We'll be right back.
Farm Service Co-op complete line of feed, propane, petroleum, agronomy supplies, grain.
Is that what they're working on?
Yep.
Working on his ankle. So
Farm Service Co-op
well,
with offices in
just have to adjust.
West Bailey,
that quick pitch, boy.
The little Flower Haven.
They ran it well. Well, Nick just didn't quite have the angle.
Right.
Their staff meets
just couldn't get the angle.
Emotional and rehabilitative needs you need. to each resident.
Yeah, this
So
looks
stop by
good.
for a visit
Does it?
at the
Sean's
Little
up.
Flower
I mean,
Haven
he's
in
up on
Italy.
his own.
Oh, yeah.
He'll be back.
The difference.
Looks like it.
Yeah, he'll be back.
Retape it maybe or not even.
I don't know.
And this time to congratulate them on another outstanding season.
Sean Wagner's going to play a lot of football after today. He's not through by
I
any
don't think
stretch
he
of the
is either.
imagination.
Your car is ready with a new Voltmaster
Wish
from
I had it.
Swanson Automotive in Harlan.
You got a paper that's no
Dependable,
good?
with the power to get you moving
Newspaper?
in any kind of weather.
What do you got?
Well, I got
Install them
water
and
dripping.
Get them. Voltmaster batteries.
Is that
from
yours or
Swanson
just don't
Automotive.
get rid of the sports page?
How about this one? Here you go. Water dripping off the dome. Here we go. Back to action. And the keeper looking across the middle. It's going to be incomplete. Suizo almost had it.
Yes, he did.
Great coverage by Chris Suizo. Q also. And Q thought maybe he could talk him into giving him that one.
Q says, I got it.
3rd and 8 for the Vikings at the Cyclone 39. That was a little double fake rollout.
It almost looked like a miscombobulation in the backfield.
A lot of what the Vikings do goes way back to the old Forrest Abishesky wing tee. It's the wing tee principles of what they do in the backfield with the fakes and all that stuff. Okay, 3rd down. Here's a double handoff, and that is exactly the wing tee. That's the counter crisscross.
Yep.
I no more said that, and they showed me the old counter crisscross.
Down
Give it
to
to the
the
halfback,
34.
go one way. He hands inside to Bachman coming the other way, and you got to go back and get out the old films to see that one. 4th down and real short. 4th and 3 at the 34. Big down for both teams right here, Larry. The blue-clad Viking fans on their feet. The red-clad Cyclone fans on the far side of the field on their feet, imploring their defense to dig in. Okay.
I think Decorah might have to call a timeout here.
Yeah, maybe they'd take a delay.
I wouldn't think so.
Okay, slot back left. Eye in the backfield. Man in motion is the slot back, Bachman. Straight back to pass. Looking for the look in. It's going to be... No good, no good. The official says no good. Studer had it.
I think it was a completed pass, and Studer took it away from him, and the official says incomplete.
There's your 5-man officiating crew. The back judge came rushing up.
Yes,
no
he
hesitation. He said incomplete, no good. And I don't know if it was complete. It might have been Studer's.
You talk
Not
about
sure.
a great defensive play, though.
Adam Studer.
He answers the bell.
If you will look in your dictionary under quick, you may find Adam Studer.
That's right. Quick reactor. Woo.
Okay, Cyclone football. 6:58 to go, 3rd quarter. Cyclones up 14-0. Todd Sondag in at the fullback. Ben Hall in the power set as we're in the power eye. And a fake looking for Q again, long. And the ball is in the air, and Q can't get it.
Q had to play defender there just a little bit.
Well covered. Chris Wenthold had him well covered on 1st down. Q went up, almost got it.
Yep.
But Wenthold had good coverage on him. Wenthold at 6'3", 200. Q at 6'5", 200. Ball well thrown. Just a good defense. Q did what he could. Couldn't come down with it. 2nd and 10. Cyclones 6:51 in the 3rd quarter.
Leading 14-7.
What a terrific football game this has been. Eye in the backfield. 2nd and 10. Fagan, right tackle.
He's going to gain 2, 3.
Bachman knifes in to bring him down along with Ryan Fullsass. And I think, let's see, who is it getting up slow? Carter. In fact, that wasn't Carter with the ball, was it? No.
No, it was
Fagan.
It was Fagan.
No, it was
No,
Carter.
it was Carter.
It was Carter. Now Carter's limping off. And that's his, the way he's limping on that. You ever hear a turf toe, Larry?
Yep.
Turf toe. You get your foot jammed into the turf. Trips formation to the right side. Kunda back to pass, and he's looking for Hall down the middle. No, he's coming to the Fagan on their side. We got a flag and probably a hold.
That's a hold on the Cyclones probably, but I wonder if they won't decline it.
It'll be 4th
Because
and
it'll be
8.
4th down and put the Cyclones in a punting position.
There is a flag laying at about the 43, and it is a hold on the defense.
On the defense.
Oh, my.
Whoa, there's some new light.
Somebody held the receiver coming off the line.
Yep.
Wow.
Probably was holding Fagan.
I'm surprised, Larry. You have never, ever hesitated to try to get a penalty on the other team in your life. I caught you in one.
Yeah, you did.
I caught you in one.
Yeah, you did. Boy, look at that water coming.
Boy, the old dome, she's a leaking.
Well, it's the air conditioner right above us here.
And Larry's getting splattered on. You want to move back a little bit.
So that was a 10-yarder?
To say that that's an unpopular call on the Viking side of the field is an understatement. The Cyclones liked it. And...
well, it puts the Cyclones out to the 46-yard line.
1st and 10. That's the important part. 6:06 to go, third quarter. Offset I. Sondag and Fagan. The snap. Fagan. Counterplay. Left side. Not much. Maybe 2.
Maybe.
On the left side.
Maybe 2.
Eric Holthouse there first, along with Ryan Fulsess. But
only one.
Just one. 2nd 9. And I haven't seen Wagner over on the sideline. I'm looking for Sean. I'm looking for Nick Carter. They both went off, kind of limping, and I'm looking for him. Don't see him.
This is really getting bad. I got to do this in my lap.
Okay, hey, I can move down a ways, Larry. I can move down a spot or two. And keeper play kind of crosses a 50
to the 48.
The 48. And Larry's got water dripping all over him from the air conditioner right above him. So he's got the stats in his lap. And I'm high and dry. Can you? Oh, it's all over the.
It's all over the place now.
And here we are in the penthouse, the best spot in the state to broadcast a football game from, and we're getting wet. 3rd and 4 at the 49 in Viking territory. Big down for the Cyclones. Carter's back in the ball game, but he is limping just a little bit. Nick Carter wide to the right side, eye in the backfield, kind of straight back to pass. He's getting some pressure, throws it out to Fagan, and Fagan drops it.
He dropped
hang on. Adam Larson was there defensively, but that one might have gone. Fagan just couldn't quite hang on, and Larson was there. 4th down and 4 for the Cyclones at the 49. They'll have to kick it away. And the Cyclones kind of changing some personnel. They don't have the people in there that they want in there right now, Larry.
No, they don't.
So we'll see what they do. John Wagaman to be the punter. Now Larry's going to have to move everything because your coat's getting wet even. Well, adversity, Larry. Adversity.
Got to play through it.
Have to play through it. Make the adjustment. Okay, Wagaman awaits the snap. He's at his own 38. Good snap. Steps, nice high spiral. He's going to drill, and that's probably going in the end zone. Yeah. And it does, in and out of the end zone.
49-yard punt.
And the Vikings will get the ball at their own 20-yard line, 1st and 10. With 4:43 to go, third quarter. We've been scoreless here in the third quarter. The Vikings and the Cyclones been trading possessions. Now the Vikings trailing by 7, 14-7, get the football. Mike Burchett is in on the defensive side, replacing Wagaman. Burchett, Plum, Christensen.
Is he replacing Wagaman?
Wagner.
Wagner, yeah.
Wagaman's in there. Yep, John comes to this side defensively. Mike moves into the tackle. And the snap. 2nd man. Little hole, and then it closed up. He's still on his feet. But he'll get one at most.
Yep.
Jesse Jans, Mike Burchett, Chad Plum, and their friends. At the bottom of that one, they're going to give him a yard. 2nd down and 9 at the 21. And here comes Wagner back in the ball game.
He's limping a little bit,
yeah,
but
not
bad.
Not bad.
Not bad.
Mike Burchett made the tackle on that one. He's going to go out. Now the slot back is to the right side of the formation. Actually, it's a double wing, double slot. And they're he's got some time to throw. Now he scrambles and gets dumped.
Oh boy!
By Degas.
Degas just.
But he's going to pick up about 4.
He's going to pick up 3 or 4.
Batzler. That was a coverage. Everybody was covered. Batzler finally scrambled, and Matt Degas came over and dumped him. And where do they say it is? Only the 24?
Well, I think they're saying the
24-yard line.
24. So he gained 2.
3rd down. Scoreboard says 23, but I'm one of the few times I disagree with them.
Let's go the 24.
3rd and 6 for the Vikings. Cyclones dig in as Batzler has him set, takes a snap, and he fakes a couple times. He's back to pass, throws it across, and it is incomplete.
He bobbled it.
Juggled.
The Cyclones separated him from the ball.
and that was Q and Schwezo, but it was primarily Q. He caught the ball above his head, and the ball came loose, and Q just, when the ball came down, the receiver, Butler, wasn't there anymore.
I knew where you were going with that. Well, Vikings have to punt.
Quit getting there first, will you?
I'm sorry. I told you I was wired. I think I'm worse now.
You are. 3:22 to go in the third quarter. Batchelor, the quarterback, another nice high punt that it looks like Carter will take at about the 42. He's up the far side, has some room to run, gets inside the 50 to about the 40. Nick Carter on a nice return to the punt. And the Cyclones have great field position, the best they've had in the second half, at the 40-yard line of the Vikings.
34-yard punt, Dave, and an 18-yard return.
Well, Nick Carter, when he catches a punt, you better have him in your sights because he's going to be wide open in one step.
Yep.
Now, Adam Studer, a little different. He's going to be all over the place. Okay, Ben Hall wide left. Wagner is back at fullback. High in the backfield. Man in motion is Q. The snap, the fake, and Hall deep down the middle, and he's open. It's going to be overthrown. Hall was open. Billy overthrew him on first down. Covered by Wenthold, but not covered if the ball isn't just overthrown. Ben Hall, and I'm sure that Benny is a little faster than they think he is.
Yeah.
Ben Hall with
he's got
great
some deceiving speed.
Yes,
boy.
he does. That long stride. Oh, he runs a nice 400. He ran a good 40 right there. High in the backfield on 2nd and 10. Draw play to...
There's a hole.
He has a hole, but then gets tripped up by Larson. That's Adam Larson.
Gain of 4.
He dives for 4. Larson tripped him up. Just got him by the ankles, Larry. That one was big.
36.
3rd down and 6 at the 36.
Cyclones probably 4-down territory here because I don't think you'll see them try a field goal that far out.
No, that'd have to be over 50.
Yep.
Kid from Ankeny might try that, but I don't think we will. Okay, Billy back to pass. He has time. Coming across the middle. Ball is tipped. He had Q.
Tipped at the line of scrimmage.
It's tipped. I think that was Randy Fulsass that tipped it. It'll be 4th down for the Cyclones. Like you say, they'll probably go for it, although here comes the punt team.
I'll be darned.
Here comes the punt team in. Let's see. Jans comes in. Barrett comes in. Olson comes in.
Unless you have an outstanding kick, though, Dave, you're only going to gain 11 yards.
Well, you got to kick it to the corner.
Or about 15 yards.
The kick coverage guys are in the ball game right now. Let's see, who did I miss? Dagus, Blatt's in, Michaels and Zimmerman, Christensen, Carter. I think I got them all. Okay, waiting for the snap. Gets a good snap. And a kick. He's coming. No, that one's going to go down the middle. They're going to catch it at about the 8 and get out to the 15, and that's all. Bachman returns it to the 15-yard line.
29-yard kick.
Dagus and Blatt.
7-yard return.
Jans and Carter on the stop.
Well, one thing the Cyclones are able to accomplish so far in the ball game, except on the turnover late in the first half, is they are making Decorah start from a long ways away.
Yes, they are. 2:18 to go, third quarter. Cyclones up 14-7, and the Viking fans are on their feet. I think they think it's getting late. 2:18 in the third quarter. Second man through is Larson, and he dives over the line of scrimmage. Plum.
3.
I'm not sure he didn't lose the ball and got it back.
Yeah, he got it back. Because it looked like he reached back for it, didn't it?
Nick Christensen had him by the legs. Plum had him high, and he'll pick up 3 to the 18-yard line. 2nd down and 7 for the Vikings at the 18. Minute 50 to go, Larry. Third quarter. Cyclones up 14-7. Has it quit dripping on you?
Nope.
Okay, well, you're playing through it, so we appreciate that. Okay, the pitch out to the left side. There's some opening there. Studer closes it up, but then he runs right through a tackle, and there's a flag. That's probably a face mask.
That's probably a face mask.
And the Vikings are going to get real good field position on this one as Dave Larson, took the pitch.
29, gain of 11.
And that's where the Vikings have made their yards, is around the outside on the pitch play wide, and that would be a 15-yarder.
15 yards.
Take her all the way out to the 45-yard line of the Vikings. So big penalty on the Cyclones. Tell you what, you can't bring Larson down with an arm.
No.
That time he ran through a tackle. He got popped pretty good, ran right through it, and he's starting to pick up a little bit of yardage. First down Vikings, minute 27 to go, third quarter. Cyclones up 14-7. High in the backfield. Batzler, your quarterback, on first down, long count, and he's back to pass, and he wants to throw that little swing, and back across the middle he comes, man wide open is Bachman. He crosses the 50 into Cyclone territory on his feet all the way to the 38, and he was about the third receiver. He was covered when Batzler looked at him the first time, but then he came open, and nice catch, nice run, first down, Vikings at the Cyclone 39-yard line. Batzler had too much time on that one.
Yeah, he did.
Got to have some heat on him, and the Vikings throwing on first down.
Well, in a passing situation, they have not sacked him today.
No. Have they sacked him at all?
Well, he didn't get back to the line of scrimmage once.
On an option, yeah.
Right.
Okay, now the pitch out to the left. That's where they've had, and they've got another big hole. Gets a good block. Sweezo can't bring him down, but Jans can, but not before he gets his first down.
Got a first down.
At the 26. And the Vikings finding a little weakness around the right defensive side of the Cyclones, pitching to Dave Larson for a couple of nice gains. First and 10 Vikings at the Cyclone 27-yard line. Play comes in from the sideline. Sean Wagner comes back in defensively on that right side. They send Butler wide to the right side. Bachman is in the slot to the right, eye in the backfield. Batzler, your quarterback, takes a snap. Just a little quick to pitch to Dave Larson. He'll get to the 25.
They're gain 2.
And again, he turns and doesn't hand it to him. He pitches it to him. Pitches it about 2 feet. Nick Christensen getting up slowly off the bottom of that one, but he made the tackle along with Wagner and Dagus. Nick Carter going out, Ben Hall coming in, and there's the end of your third quarter. It was scoreless, but what a third quarter. Cyclones up 14-7.
Local decisions made by hometown people. That's the Harlan National Bank. A bank with core values you can grow with. National has an investment in you. You'll find people you know offering good, sound advice.
The Vikings are up to 110 yards rushing. Cyclones have 110 yards rushing.
Would you say that's pretty even?
Yeah, 83 yards passing to 40 yards passing.
The Cyclones have 83. Okay, Viking football, 2nd and 8 at the Cyclone 25. We start the fourth quarter of action. Double wings for the Vikings. The turn, the option play to the right side, and Batzler cuts back in. Going to get to the 20, maybe the 18. Dagus turning back as John Wagaman and Nick Christensen made the tackle. It'll be 3rd and short, 3rd and 1 at the 18. That time it was the option play by Bert Batzler. He's a junior, 5'11", 160. And these Vikings start 6 juniors on offense, Larry.
I know it.
6 of them. 2 sets of twins. Wide receiver wide to the left side, and the first man through. Nothing. The ball's on the ground.
Ball's on the ground.
I don't know who has it. I think the Cyclones got it.
They think they do.
They think they do.
They do.
They do.
They do.
Cyclones. Jesse Jans. Jesse Jans had the football. That time they tried to trap right up the middle, and the Cyclones took it away on 3rd and short, Larry. Cyclone football, 11:16 to go in the ball game. Cyclones dodge a bullet at the 15.
A big bullet.
At the 20. They get the ball. Where are we? 21?
21-yard line.
Okay. 21-yard line. Cyclone football, high in the backfield. Billy Cundiff. Fagan, right tackle, gets a nice hole, and bangs his way to the 29.
Gain of about 8.
Paul Seiler made the tackle, but a big hole over the right side as Sean Wagner let him into the off-tackle hole. Darren Heminger, Zimmerman, Blatt on that right side. Over on the left side, Q, Canal, St. Michael's.
2nd and a long 1. What do you think?
Well, I think we're going to pound.
Just going to pound it at him and eat the clock.
10:48. There's the turn. Fagan, left side, gets a block and crosses the 40 on his feet, or the 35 on his feet to about the 38.
And for the 13th time this year, Fagan goes over 100 yards rushing in a ball game.
Well, he is a fine runner, but that offensive line
doing a job.
And his big buddy Sean Wagner leading him gets him a first down. But first downs are important here with 10:34 to go. Fourth quarter, Cyclones up 14-7. The ball at the 38-yard line in Cyclone territory. First down. And this time they go to the power I. Q goes to the power set. The turn, right side, Fagan, and Q Q and Wagner couldn't get through the hole that time.
Nope.
As the Fulsus boys closed it up.
Really no gain there.
So it'll be 2nd and 10 at the 38. 2nd and 10. They tried to go to the I formation, put Chris Q at the power back so Q and Wagner would lead him. But the Fulsus boys just kind of squeezed it down, along with the Larson twins, to close off the off-tackle hole. 2nd down and 10 at the 38. Cundiff, counter, Fagan, not much, if anything. He was reaching for the ball, trying to keep a hold of it. He'll get a yard, and that's all.
I think he had to find the handle on that one.
Yep. That time it's Randy Fulsus along with Brad Elbers making the tackle. Call it 3rd and 8 at the 40-yard line. And I don't think the Cyclones will get real fancy here, Larry.
I don't either. On
3rd and 8. The old clock keeps running. 9:18 to go on a Saturday afternoon. What a better way to spend your Saturday afternoon than watching Cyclone football, or if you're not watching it, listening to it. Billy Cundiff has Carter open, and it's going to be overthrown. Oh, man. Carter couldn't quite get there. The defender really closed on it, Larry. Really closed on it. Chris Wenthold, he is a ball hawk.
Threw it a little late, but...
that was a scissors pass.
And he almost completed it.
First I thought it was overthrown, and then both Carter and Wenthold went to 5th gear, and they closed on that ball in a hurry. Incomplete on 3rd down. And that was a good play. Even if that ball is intercepted deep, it's a 40-yard punt.
Yeah.
9 minutes to go, 4th quarter. Cyclones up and going to give the ball away on 4th and 8. Okay. John Wagaman, the punter. He's back at about his 27-yard line. Gets a good snap, approaches the ball, gets a nice high floater that Bachman's going to take at the 25. Drop the football, and it's
it, Cyclones.
And I don't know who's going to have it. The ball's all over the place.
Decorah's got it.
I think the Vikings got it.
Yeah.
Yes, they did. The ball was on the carpet. The Cyclones couldn't get to it. The Vikings beat them to the ball. Nick Carter almost there, and I didn't see the Viking that recovered it, Larry. Vikings have the ball at their own 18-yard line. 1st and 10 with 8:51 to go in the football game. Cyclones up 14-7.
That amounted to a 42-yard punt.
And a almost turnover.
Yep.
That drive started with a turnover. That short-lived drive started with a turnover. Viking football. Counter play. Right side. Turns up. Nice hole for Bachman. He's going to get 4.
He's going to get about...
Schwiezo. I think that's Pash
5.
Getting off the bottom. Nope. It's Q. Q at the bottom. They're going to give him 5, aren't they?
Yeah.
23-yard line.
23.
That's that old counter play out of the wing T formation. Vikings. 8:23 to go. Clock running in the 4th quarter. Cyclones up 14-7. Long count. There's the pitch out to the left. And this time Larson doesn't have much room to run.
No,
but he will get 2.
He's going to get 2 out of it, maybe 3.
Cyclones closed that one in a hurry. Mike Burchett turned it back in. And Schwiezo came up along with Nick Christensen. And Dagus. And getting up slowly off the bottom. I think that's John Wagaman. And he's holding that shoulder. No, that's Jans.
Is that Jans?
That's Jans. He was holding the shoulder. It was Jesse Jans down at the bottom of that pile of humanity, and he'll have to go out for one play because they took the
timeout for his benefit.
Yep. Coming in to replace him will be Jake Muller, another senior.
Big down for the Vikings here and the Cyclones.
3rd down and 2 at the 26. Batchelor. They'll be going wide. Batchelor pitch out to the right side, and Larson goes wide and gets around the corner across the 30, gets his first down. Boy, he waited for that one, Larry.
Yes, he did.
He waited for that to open. John Wagaman forced him deep but couldn't stop him, and Larson on another nice run around the outside on the pitch out.
Carter brought him down.
But Larson,
33.
what a fine runner, a patient runner. As it's third and short, you got to have it, but he didn't hurry it. He waited for the play to develop and then took it up the field. First down, Vikings at their own 33-yard line. 7.5 minutes to go, fourth quarter. Cyclones up by 7. Batchelor back to pass, looking out to the left side. He's got a man out in the flat and overshoots him. Incomplete. Wagner with good pressure on the quarterback that time. It'll be 2nd and 10. And don't want to belabor the point, Larry, but the Cyclone defense has forced the Vikings to be throwing on first down, which you know your defense is playing some ball.
Well, and you know, because the Vikings do not even want to throw the football.
Well, they
have. But
Batchelor threw for 817,
but they look to the pass way last.
You definitely say they use the run to set up the pass?
You betcha.
They use the run to set up the run, and then the pass. Okay, it's 2nd and long. Draw play. Larson, good hole, and puts his head down, gets across the 40.
He's a hard runner.
Yes, he is.
Out to the 41, a gain of 8.
Dagus and Suizo.
He goes over 100 yards.
But that was a nice draw play. He had some good room to run. So the Vikings at 3rd and 2 at their own 41 with 7 minutes to go in the ball game.
Cyclones leading 14-7.
Tim Jacobson comes in the ball game at linebacker to give Q a little rest. Ben Hall's in on the corner in place of Carter. Vikings come out 3rd and 2 at their own 41 in an I formation. Batchelor, quarterback. Pitch
outside
out.
Again.
Coming to the outside is Larson, and I don't know.
He didn't get it.
Well, second effort he may have. What a great second effort he did.
It's an awful good
to lunge.
spot.
Ben Hall.
Yeah, he might have got
Jesse Jans, Adam Pash, and I think he got it. And I think if he didn't get it, they'll go on 4th down.
Sure they would.
That was great second effort by Larson as he reached out with the ball to put it on the ground.
He's a good.
He was not at the first down where he got tackled.
He's a good hard runner.
Whoa. 195-pound junior. He's got 1,203 yards
He's a load
on the season.
But I think he got the first down.
No,
he didn't.
I don't think he did.
They're about a football length short, foot and a half.
The length of the ball. Well, they're going to go for it with 6:27 to go near midfield. I don't think this is even a question.
No.
They'll go. Cyclones, dig in here defensively, take the ball away in their territory, and you're in good shape.
Yeah, it puts a pretty big hurt on them.
You know, there's a lot of things can happen here. Had they got enough courage to run a bootleg? Just a question.
If they do, it could score.
Yep. That's one of those. No, I don't think so. Okay. Vikings. Everybody in the place is on their feet. Everybody. The referee says wait till he blows the whistle. Okay, they're set. Batchelor, the quarterback. Long count. He takes a snap. First down. First down, Dave Larson.
Give it to the fullback for 2 yards.
And Larson gets his first down. Nick Christensen couldn't keep him from stretching it to the 44. First down, Vikings. 6:18 to go in the quarter. The Vikings had to have that one.
Yes, they did.
Okay, Q's back in the ball game now, replacing Tim Jacobson. Got a little rest. And here come the Vikings out over the ball. They send to Shane Butler, wide right. Tight on the other side is Elbers. Bachman in the slot. The Larson boys in the eye. And down the line on the option to the left side. And not going to go anyplace.
No. Cyclone stuffed him for about a 3 or 4 yard loss.
Matt Dagus didn't make the tackle, but Matt Dagus made the play. Chad Plum, Jesse Jans, and Sean Wagner made the tackle.
Loss of 3.
Matt Dagus made the play, Larry.
Yes, he did.
They tried to fake that one right up the middle and then go on the option play. And it's 2nd and 13 back at the Viking 41.
This is going to put him in a throwing down here on 2nd down, I believe.
The Vikings come out. Wide receiver, Seiler to the right, to the left side. Bachman to the right. 2 wide receivers. Eye in the backfield. Batchelor tries the quick one. Now he's going to go deep, and Carter's back there, and Carter's going to
intercepted.
Carter picked it off.
Yep.
Nick Carter had inside coverage, beautiful coverage, picked it off, and the Cyclones get the football.
Take over.
5:07 to go, fourth quarter.
At their 23-yard line.
Nick Carter. I mean, you talk about coverage.
Oh, he had the ball all the way.
The only place that ball could have been completed was if he'd have put it high on the outside, but Carter saw the ball coming. He was inside coverage and picked it off. Bachman made the tackle, but now the Cyclones have the football, and they're in a power I set with Carter in the power back.
Here goes Fagan.
Fagan across the 30.
Out to the 31.
Little counter out of the power I.
Gain of 7.
And Larry, just between you and me, Fagan's going to get all the carries right here. Just mark it down. 2nd down and 2 at the 32. They want the Fagan to have the football.
Well, I think you're right.
And the Cyclones are going to come out in the eye this time as Ben Hall goes wide to the right side. Fagan off right tackle, has a little hole, gets to the 35. And the ball's on the ground.
Yeah,
the ball was on
down.
The carpet. No, he wasn't.
Wasn't he?
They are still looking.
Cyclones got the ball back.
Cyclones.
Whoa! Woo! Whoa! Yeah, they're trying to strip the ball.
Get my heart out of my throat, will you?
I thought he was stopped.
I thought
he wasn't down, but
Q got the ball. Chris Q got the ball back.
So ball's where? Out at the 40?
At the 40-yard line. 1st down Cyclones with 4:26 to go. Cyclones need 2 more 1st downs because the Vikings have all their timeouts left. Billy Cunda takes a snap, pitches to Fagan, right side, has some room, gets to the 45. Going to get about 4. Randy Fulsass over there to stop him.
Ryan Fulsass and Brad Albers.
Along with his twin brother, Ryan Fulsass. Boy, oh boy. You know, I wouldn't mind having a football team coming back next year with the Larson brothers and the Fulsass brothers.
Boy, they're going to be salty.
Unless I happen to have a Ryan Fagan and a Sondag and a Darren, and I'd go on from there. They're both going to be tough next year, but this ball game, Fagan, left side, gets a hole across the 50.
1st down.
1st down, Cyclones in Viking territory. Jim Michaels, what a block he got on that one. The quiet leader in there of the offensive line, the littlest guy in the line, the only guy under 200 pounds, as he has been for 2 years, starting at left guard, leading the way. Up front, Brody Darren and Chris Q. Brent Canals, let's give him a call. Brent Canals took over when Wagner got hurt. Boy, they were waiting for somebody to step up and take charge at left tackle, and he has, a senior. Tim Heminger back from the injury. Zimmerman and Michaels.
Oh!
On a stunt.
Whoa!
Dave Larson stunted and nobody touched him, and Fagan got hammered at the 50. Wow.
Loss of 3.
You know, every so often, there's a play made in a football game that you just say, wow.
That's what I call a slobber knocker.
Well, we've had some guys that did that, but I'm going way back to remember a guy that did one of those. Every game I saw him play, his name was Johnny Murtaugh.
Yeah.
So you guys in the 70s, that's a Johnny Murtaugh right there. Larson never got touched. 2nd down and 13. The pitch out to Fagan. He's going to throw a pass. It's to Hall. It's deep, and it's going to be incomplete.
Oh!
Hall almost had it on the rebound. Larry, if I'm the defensive coordinator, that is the last play I would have expected in 9,000 years.
But he was covered.
The halfback pass, 3rd and 13. 3rd and 13. You give a call to Weinholt, the D-back, and Seiler, the other D-back. They have had great coverage all day.
That first one you mentioned, Weinholt, he has he's run a lot of miles today.
Okay, Cyclones come out in the I formation, and
they want a timeout.
The Cyclones are going to take the timeout. 2:30 to go in the ball game. Cyclones up 14-7. We'll be right back.
Have you gone over the edge? Try Pizza Hut's all-new Pizza Edge. Cutting squares with a...
We don't get a 1st down here, boy, they'll have their punt block on.
Yeah, I mean to tell you, this baby, what a ball game. I didn't think we'd see a better ball game than that 4A game last night.
Is it?
Wrong again.
To buy at the store offers top value in every department.
This is a football game. This is what you expect the Decorah Vikings and the Harlan Community Cyclones to do when they come to the play ball.
That's right.
No matter who they play, this is the way they like to play it.
A Vogt Implement Company calls it Magnum tractors.
Been some big breaks in the ball game. Actually, the Vikings took advantage of the biggest break. That's how they got their touchdown with a recovered fumble on in-tight.
Suppose he'd go get us something to drink.
IH dealer in Avoca.
No, that's all right.
And Earl Bowling CDS are proud supporters of the
2.5 minutes to go.
football team. take this time to wish them the best of luck in the playoffs.
We won't throw it here, will we?
Go Cyclones from Dr. Philip Markham.
I don't know, Larry.
If we do, we'll throw it real deep.
Don't forget we're on TV here.
Yeah, I won't.
So,
Buckfell and Associates, BC certified public accounts offer monthly booking.
okay. And now after the
Now we have
timeout,
officials timeout.
somebody's got to tie their shoe.
Yep.
Okay. 2:30 on the clock. Cyclones 14, Vikings 7. Cyclone football right at midfield. 3rd and 13. So the Cyclones need 13 yards right here, and I wouldn't even guess what they're going to do.
I wouldn't either.
Down the line on the option. Cundiff's going to keep it.
And he fumbled it.
No, he didn't.
Didn't he?
Down.
No, okay.
Tried the option.
Lost 2.
Well defense by the Vikings. That man, Ryan Fulsus, at the bottom of the pile again, his twin brother, Randy. And the Vikings are going to take a timeout here. Cyclones will have to punt it away. They were going to use a lot of time. We'll be right back.
Buckfell and Associates, BC certified public accounts.
Boy, now it's raining on me, too.
Is that the Vikings' first time out this half?
Well, you got it on the scoreboard, yeah. Yep. Now I'm going to cover up everything because everything is dripping now.
Yeah, I know it.
It's all dripping now.
For all your banking needs, see the Defiant.
We're right next to the booth where the Viking assistant coaches are up here. They're kind of looking around like, wow.
Well, I made the comment at halftime that they were kind of getting wet. We weren't, and then boom.
Assistant coach looks over and he says, it's raining in the dome.
At Wyman Ford and Griswold. And they've gone crazy with great.
They'll have their block on, buddy.
Check out the financing available on the 9.7F 150 regular cab pick.
The Vikings in the championship game for the 5th time in their history. The Cyclones here for the 13th time in their history. Both teams, great traditions. John Wagaman back to punt for the Cyclones. Seiler and Bachman deep at their own 18 for the Vikings. 2:15 on the scoreboard clock. There's the snap.
Great snap.
And it's a high
Great
spiral
kick.
that turns over. Going to send Seiler back to his 5. And here he comes up the near sideline. Vegas. And at the bottom of that pile, I got to see who was there first. Lawler. It was Carter. And it was Jans.
A 46-yard punt and a 7-yard return.
Ryan Lawler. Jim Michaels, they were there. Okay, Larry, this is what the season comes down to. 2 minutes and 5 seconds.
They're on the 14.
14-yard line, first down Vikings, and they're in 4-down territory.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, here we go. They send the wide receiver, Butler, to the left side. Back to pass.
He's going way back.
Trying to set up a little screen out on the outside, and Plum smells it. Chad Plum. The plumber stopped the leak.
Yes,
That's
he did.
what we need up here.
There you go.
We need the plumber up here. You stay down there, Chad. We'll just let it leak
That's
up here.
a 7-yard loss on a pass completion.
On a screen pass. Chad Plum there first. He had a lot of help. 2nd down and 16.
Well, I guess 6.
1:39 to go, and the clock is running, and the Cyclones have to dig in. Here come the Vikings with Seiler wide to the right side, high in the backfield. Batzler, your quarterback. The pitch out.
Outside.
And Larson trying to cut it back in. He's going to get across the 10, back not quite to the original line of scrimmage.
He's going to get to the 12, a gain of 4.
Q turned him back in, where he got some help from Jesse Jans. Even Studer was through on this side of the field. Nick Christensen. Defensively, Larry, what a job these Cyclones have done so far. They got 1:06 to keep on doing it.
I can't believe they aren't calling timeout.
3rd and 12. Okay, there's the halfback pass, and he's going to get, no, he gets out of it, and now he's up the field, has some room to run, and going to get hit at about the 20. What a job Bachman did.
That's all right.
And now they'll take a timeout.
That was Bachman.
Bachman on the halfback pass. Everybody was covered. He got out of the trap. I don't know how. Q finally got him, along with Degas, and the Vikings take timeout. We're going to stay right here, Larry.
That is their 2nd timeout.
We've got a few more groceries to sell, but we got a lot of time to sell them.
Yeah, we do.
The Cyclones going over around Coach Carson's, Coach Gallinger.
4th down.
Coach Hozak, Coach Simdorn, Coaches Jewell.
Boy, you think I was wired a little while ago.
Coach Linen, Jewell and Linen up in the box. Coach Simdorn up above. Kurt Blatt, Russ Gallinger, Bill Hozak, Ken Karstens, Boy, oh boy, you think they haven't worked? You think these Viking coaches haven't worked today?
Well, they've all worked today.
This is why you're in this profession, to work with these young men.
That's right.
What a performance by both teams. A classic championship. We've had 2 outstanding close games and 3 blowouts in the state championship this year.
This one's real close.
47 seconds. It's 4th and 3 for the Vikings. 4th and 3. They have 1 timeout left.
They'll probably quick pitch wide.
Dave Larson at the top of the eye. His twin brother Adam in front of him at the fullback. They need the first down first.
Nope.
Back to pass, and he's going to go deep, and it's going to be caught.
He got it.
And he's looking at the 40.
Out
Seiler.
to the 40.
Paul Seiler at the 40, tackled by Suizo and Studer, and the Vikings
gain of 19.
Come up over the ball. 39 seconds on the clock. 40-yard line. I would guess they would just spike it here, but I don't know. Nice catch by Seiler. Great composure. Nope. The left side looking deep. It's going to be complete. Out of bounds. Pass tipped it, and Bachman caught it. Now here's where the new rule comes in, Larry.
Yeah, but
the minute that ball gets set, they will start the clock.
That was a gain of what?
Well, he got about 8. Ball at the 48, and they wind the clock, and that's the new rule. And the play was a little late coming in from the sideline. 26 seconds.
Yeah, and they only have one more timeout
to go. Fans, if you think we're a little excited, you're absolutely right. Batchelor back to pass again. He's got.
Oh, they sacked him. Ball's loose.
I think the Cyclones got it.
Cyclones.
I think the Cyclones have it, Larry.
They do. They do. Cyclones win.
Chad Plum. Well,
incredible.
It's corny, but the plumber did plug the leak.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
When you have a leak, call the plumber.
There's the first sack of the ball game.
10 seconds on the clock, Larry. The Cyclones are going to win it unless something really strange happens. Cyclones 14, Vikings 7. What a football game. And the Cyclones...
Take a knee and get out of here.
I think they're going to take a timeout to settle themselves down. Not a bad idea. We'll keep it right here. We need to settle down.
Well, how incredible. The Cyclones have racked up their 7th state championship.
And this is in the playoffs, the 50th win for the Cyclones.
50 and 11.
50 wins, 11 losses.
And I'll tell you, this was one hard-fought football game. Played very well by both teams.
You can go back in the season, Larry. The Cyclones had moments of brilliance.
Yes.
They had a long 48 minutes of play in the rain at Creston that may have been the best thing that happened. They came back with a vengeance.
Obviously, it hasn't hurt.
It didn't hurt. And the Cyclones have put together 47 minutes and 50 seconds of brilliance today.
Yes.
Billy Cundiff will take a knee. The Vikings can take 1 timeout. I don't know if they will.
I don't think they will.
Well, I would say they probably will.
Do you?
Billy will take the snap, go to a knee, and nope, they are.
No, they're not going to.
They're not going to take the timeout. The Cyclones win it. Cyclones, 1997 state champions, 3A, state of Iowa. What a tremendous job by the Cyclones, the coaches, and all their fans, the cheer squads, the administration. We could go on and on and on, and we probably will.
Yeah, we will.
We'll be right back.
When tragedy strikes, you can rely on your neighbors. The County Farmers Mutual Insurance Association in Harlan. Talk to Lois Lawyer about all your insurance needs. They're for helping neighbors. Shelby County Farmers Mutual Insurance Association.
The Justice Tractor from New Holland is the best there is, with the quietest, smoothest power shift, high PTO torque rise, the tightest turnaround diameter in the industry, and one of the strongest engines. See it today at Source and Equipment in Harlan.
Steve Booth Enterprises is your publication factory service guide in Harlan. With your 1998 Rand McNally Road Atlas, and plus you'll also find the USA Pro Map and Shelby County Farm Ownership Platteville. Be informed with Steve Booth Enterprises in Harlan.
There's great Christmas gift ideas at the Harlan Sewing Center. Wrap up a Singer sewing machine or serger, plus vacuums or fabric, all holiday price. And remember, Harlan Sewing Center gift certificate always makes great gifts. The Harlan Sewing Center, downtown Harlan.
Harlan Clothing has been delivering the promise of quality men's fashion for over 40 years. From teamwork to casual to formal, you can be sure that the proper fit and fit at Harlan Clothing, downtown.
Get a friendly insurance.
You know, one thing you always see, Larry, while you're doing those stats, Coach Blatt is always the last guy in line.
Yep.
And you know who played a good game for the other team because he spends a little extra time telling him so.
That's right.
As he shakes. I mean, he pulled Ryan Fulsis out of line and just said, hey, young man, what a player you are. The Vikings have, they now have lost
Yes,
a
they
championship game. They are 4-1 in championship games. Their coaches, Dennis Olenzak and Bill Post, what a job they did. They're 12-1, as are the Cyclones. Dennis Olenzak is a good friend of mine for a long, long time, Larry. We went to college together right here on this campus. Somehow I look at him through the glasses down there, and I can't believe how he stayed looking so young. Somehow he did. He probably would reverse that on me. But what a team, what a game. They don't get any better than this.
No, they don't. Now, let's just...
Okay, we're back, Cyclone fans, on KNOD Radio. We're doing two things here. Okay, Larry, we'll get to the stats in a minute.
I know that.
Take it away.
Well, let's just sit back and listen to Mo Kelly. Our fans might be able to hear it. I'm going to take my headset off and point it that direction, and let's just absorb this, man.
And I don't know if Roy can give me a high sign, whether he can hear Roy or hear Mo Kelly through that or not. Roy Litton down there. We'll just listen.
Well, there you have it, Dave. They've just presented the Cyclones with their 7th state championship, the 6th under Coach Blatt, and he had a hand in the 7th when he was an assistant in 1972.
And that's a coaching record. Also, Mo Kelly of the Iowa Association said the winningest team in playoff history.
Yes.
More victories, 50 of them. And the 7th in the state championship. What a ball game. Coach Blatt will collect his hardware, and he's got a lot of it. What a great coaching staff. I don't know if he's coming up here or not.
Well,
he's not supposed to.
He's not
Larry.
supposed to.
Don't be surprised. He's supposed to go to the media room.
Yep.
Last in 95, he surprised everybody, said those guys can wait.
That's right.
But he's he's getting off the field to see somebody, and he looked up here, so
yeah, he did.
Who knows? He might be up here. We don't know if all the coaches are coming up.
Well, let's quickly run through the stats just in case they do. And
let me give you the stats in a hurry. 14-7. Okay, you got the rest of them.
Okay, can I have the rest of them?
You got the rest of them.
Well, I'll tell you. You talk about an even football game, except for the score at 14-7. The Vikings rushed the football 38 times for 149 yards. They attempted 15 passes, completed 5 for 60 yards, had 1 intercepted, had 1 fumble, lost that. 209 total yards for the Vikings, penalized once for 10 yards, punted 6 times for 37 yards. For the Harlan Community Cyclones, they rushed the ball 36 times for 148 yards, 5 for 15 passing for 83 yards. Fumbled the ball twice, lost 1, 231 total yards for the Cyclones. They were penalized 3 times for 30 yards, punted 7 times for a 39-yard average, and had 11 first downs. So that's about as even statistically as you could ever have in a ball game, Dave, and have a winner.
And we said mistakes, turnovers might make the difference.
Well, it did.
A critical mistake by the Cyclones in the second quarter turned out to be a gift for the Vikings, but they didn't have any more.
That's right.
So
the Cyclones came right back and answered that just before halftime. Well, you're scoring for the ball game. Cyclones got on the board first, 9 plays covering 64 yards at 5:49 of the first quarter. 27-yard run by Fagan. Kick by Cundiff's good. Cyclones led 7-0. Then, as you said, on the after a break at 1:37 of the second quarter, 17-yard pass from Batzler to Bachman. Kick by Batzler's good. 7-7 was your score. Cyclones got the ball back. 2 plays, 51 yards, 1:07 of the second quarter. Kick by Cundiff was good, while it was 11-yard run by Fagan. 14-7 was your score at halftime, and 14-7 after people. There were more yards in the second half, but they were played definitely between the 20s, and there's Coach Blatt.
Here he is, Larry. Give him that headset, Coach Blatt. We'll talk to him. Fans, pull up close to the radios because Coach Blatt is winded. A lot of steps. We're going to have to work on his off-season conditioning a little bit. Okay, Coach. Coach Kurt Blatt, you are on, my friend. You've been on all day, buddy.
Somebody pinch me, will you?
Okay, we'll pitch you. You've been on all day.
All right.
Fans are coming up, reaching over, congratulating 7 championships.
Did we play some defense?
Wow.
Holy cow. The guys rose up. We had guys going down. Sean went down 3 or 4 times in the game with that old ankle injury. We had a turnover at a very inopportune time.
Yes,
but
inopportune.
Then Fagan had a great return, and Cundiff threw the great pass, and
well, Coach,
and we got 14.
All these Viking fans told us before the game, we won't beat them in a championship unless it rains in the dome.
And
check
by
right
God,
in front
it's
of you.
raining
It's
right
raining
here.
in the dome.
We have heavy showers.
Heavy showers.
Right here. Absolutely.
Well, we can't even begin to talk about the stars of this game because there were many.
There were many. There were many. Guys that played hurt. Guys that got up off the deck and just gave it 110%. Yesterday we were working out at Iowa State on the turf, and Brody comes back with a turf toe, and it's about 6 times bigger than it should be. He played on that today. Jesse got injured in the ball game. He got back up and got back after him. Heminger re-injured his shoulder. He's hung it out. We had a lot of guys that did it all.
They did it all, and you go on and on and on. Every man on the squad
absolutely
made a contribution, right down to Mr. Chipman, who was in uniform and couldn't play.
Absolutely, but if you happen to notice the last play of the game,
did I miss that?
He was on there. He was there. He was the fullback.
Great job.
Yep, and I tell you what, if you notice we called timeout.
Yes.
And we got the request from Mr. Cundiff to get him in there because they were going to just sit back and.
Great.
And it shows a lot of team leadership and a lot of team camaraderie, that's what it takes to win this thing.
Absolutely.
It's tough to win it with one guy.
You know, we don't want to play the Vikings every day.
Not every day. That would be a war, wouldn't it?
But once a year, it's a great time.
Once a year would be enough. Yeah, they're a great football
team.
Coach,
I know you're supposed to be in the media room. It's pretty hard for you to hide to get back down.
I know. They wrote the Kurt Blatt rule last year.
You want Larry to lead you down so they don't see you?
I think they wrote the Kurt Blatt rule so I couldn't come up here last year.
And we violated it.
And I guess I can violate it.
Yes. If it's the Blatt rule, Blatt can violate it. Hey, thank you,
Absolutely.
Coach.
Hey,
absolutely amazing. You give a big thank you to all the coaching staff. We love it. Love you guys.
Hey, thanks for your job on. Oops. I just about knocked myself out here on the radio and broadcasting for us and being so
unbiased. Unbiased. That's the word you're looking for.
Yeah, that's the one I was looking for.
Yep.
We really appreciate that. And the folks back home that couldn't get here, I assume that's going to be shown on the cable next Wednesday, so they'll get to see it. But boy, it was fun here in person.
It's never been more fun than today. All right, Coach. Congratulations. K&OD Sports Coach Kurt Blatt with 6 state championships under his belt, 7 for the Cyclones.
Under our belt, Dave. That's here and Simdorn and Hosack as well, and our freshman coaches and junior and the whole program. So,
must be the Optimus football program.
Absolutely has to be. Goes down to grassroots level. I'll tell you. Thanks a bunch, guys.
Okay, thanks, Coach. Our special guest, Coach Kurt Blatt, and Larry. There's going to be 2 guys getting in trouble over that one. One's Blatt and one is me. But because I know the rule. But anyway, Cyclone fans, great ball game. Cyclones win at 14-7. Larry, you want to wrap up the season?
Well,
you got your breath?
I think The Harlan Community Cyclones just did wrap up the season. Coach Blatt capped it off, coming up to visit with us, visit with the Cyclone fans. The ones that were here will get to hear what he had to say next Wednesday night, if they'll watch tape delay, and you know they will. And for the people listening, they know what he said, but they can watch also. It's a great program. It takes a lot of people for a program like this to succeed, and in Harlan Community, that's the way